Let's make some Hawaiian rolls. Yum! To a small pot, I added 1/4 of a cup of 2% milk and 1/4 of a cup of butter, which is 4 tablespoons or half a stick. And I'm just letting that melt together and get warm. I'm going to take it off the heat when it's about to this point so that the butter can melt and cool off the milk a little bit too. You want warm butter and milk mixture about like 110 if you can degrees. To your KitchenAid, add in 2 1/4 teaspoon of instant yeast or quick yeast and 3 tablespoons of sugar or honey. Pour in your butter mixture and just whisk it together. To your mixture, add in 1 egg and 3/4 cup of pineapple juice. Mix that together. Add in 3 cups of all-purpose flour and 2 teaspoons of kosher salt. Do not add table salt because it'll just be way too salty and won't break down. Mix that together until it forms a nice smooth dough. So knead it for about 5 minutes in the machine or 5 minutes by hand, whatever works for you. Okay, that dough's pretty perfect. So I'm going to throw it in my oiled bowl. Look at that. It took like everything off the sides. I'm so happy. I'm going to throw it in my oiled bowl, roll it around, and cover it up for an hour or until it's doubled in size. It hasn't really risen, so I'm going to still try it and see if it'll rise after I make the rolls. I'm going to cut this into 3 pieces and then each piece into 3 pieces as well. I am just going to roll each one of these into a little ball and form them. I also have some butter that I'm just heating up for like a minute, and then I'm going to rub it all over here and get it all buttered up. And make sure to do the sides as well. How I do them is I roll each little corner in like that, and I turn it over, and I just keep turning it. I use both hands, and one goes this way, one goes that way, and then it will form a little ball like this. Stick the little knob on the end down. So I'll go like this, like this, like this, like this. Turn it over and just start going like that until it forms a little ball, and then I'm going to throw that in there until I get them all done. I got about 8 out of them instead of 9, but whatever. I'm going to cover this up with a towel and let it sit for about 20 minutes or so. Hopefully they fluff up a little bit more. These have risen way more, and I'm going to take my little egg yolk and just brush it on top, and also set the oven to 350 right now to get it going. I got those all egg washed up. I'm gonna throw a towel over it and let it just sit while the oven is heating up. I sprinkled a little bit of sea salt on top of them, and now I'm going to bake at 350 for about 10 minutes, then rotate and do another 10 until they're done.